Okay. I think we are live now, guys.
Please share the link and make
Yeah, yeah,
Samuel.
sure. Share the link now. Uh, also, let me share the link at you guys and uh, okay. Is the link loading at you guys end? K greatness. Can you guys check it?
Yeah.
Someone needs to be checking this live stream based yeah questions or something like that. Okay, let me see what I can this one. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Were you hearing me before?
No, no, no.
Is the live stream still going on?
Currently not my device. I'm using my device right now. So I'm not on. I'm not on YouTube.
Guys, hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, we can. K and greatness, we can turn on our cameras now.
Okay.
So let's just see. Give it's
Afo, we can't hear you. I can see you are talking. You're on mute.
yeah. So I knew that was good. Yeah, good everyone, and welcome to the first Intellic Academy um tutorial class. So in this video, we have here Dev, Kayode Osheni, and Abola the Greatness, and I am Afolabi Salau. So we'll be taking you through um, different phases. Will be three of us will be speaking, talking about why, what is the purpose of Intellic Academy, and we'll also be giving opportunities. We'll also be giving eye-opening opportunities on why you should take your tech career more seriously and how you can get started with Intellic Academy. So Firstly, I'll be opening the floor. I'll be leaving the floor for Ocean Kayode to give us an intro. Yeah, so Kayode, you have the floor.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Let me turn on my camera so you can see me. I hope this is vivid enough. Please, can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yeah, sure. Can't see your screen yet, but it's coming up. Yeah, yeah, I can see your screen now.
Okay. Um. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kadi Owushini. Deva Falabi, thank you for the brief introduction. So, my name is Kadi Owushini, and tonight this is our very first official live session to Intellic Academy community. So, let me just move on to what today is about. So here in my slide, we have why Intellic Academy exists. So before we go any further, let me just tell you a brief of who I am. So my name is Oshinika De, and I'm a full stack web developer. So that means I can, complete a web application. So everything from what you see and interact with on a website, so they are all developed or typed using a code running on a server. That's what makes it work. So my main tool are PHP and Laravel, which is one of the most in-demand frameworks used in the industry as at the moment. So I have built some e-commerce platforms, booking systems, businesses dashboard, and whatever I can think of. So they are all real projects having real clients. So now, yeah, here's the honest reason why we started Intellic Academy. So many should I say techie nowadays, they somehow wasted some years ago just during the whole process of learning. And part of the reason why this most times happen is that they probably didn't nobody gave them that what's it called, a clear roadmap, a clear guide to having to to understand the whole process of what web development is actually all about. So this is always caused by self-learning, you watching random YouTube videos, jumping from one material to another, one thing to the next without really having a guide or a structure. So, and that those are what usually call some, should I call it burn ups. So some what's it called, some learners will end up burning out in the whole learning process. So this is why Intelli Academy exists, which is to help you change that. So you will learn the structure, the guide, and you'll be able to build real applications, real projects. And these are the things that, and you will not even waste months. You won't waste so much months in being confused or jumping from one materials to another. So that's what Intellic brings to you. So it will give you a clear direction and it will help you cancel out what noise is. So then moving on to the next slide, we have the three developer pathways. Before I even dive into that, what is web development? So let me just put it in a way that, let me make sure we all start from the same place. So when I say web development, what it actually means is that every website you see that you access from your browser, just like likes of Google, Facebook, and your bank applications that are launched on the websites for transactions and so on, they are all running on a server. Server is just see that as probably a system somewhere very far from you that is communicating with the internet and is feeding you with real-time data. So that is what web applications are. So someone built all of that and a developer wrote all those codes. That is why they exist till today. So now there are different types of developers that I can just break down into three. I'm just breaking it down into, there are more, but we can just them down into three in the industry. So right now, I want you to know just these three for now. So the first one is the front end developer, the next one is the back end developer, and we also have the full stack developer. So um, most times one of the first things that we ask you when you want to learn or start your web development project or your web development journey is which of this stack will you rather want to go for. And this is not something we can push you to learn. You will have to decide within yourself. So this is something that is very, very paramount for you to understand before your web development process, web development learning. So the first one, which is front-end developer, these are the people that build everything that you see and interact with on a web application. They are the one that build all of that. So they interact with colors, buttons, layouts, responsiveness of a website. And most of the tools that they work with are just majorly three, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Though there are more, but just that three, which are the major ones. And if you are the likes that once you write something, you write some codes, you just want to see or visualize it immediately, this is for you. If you are the types that you are really good at designing, you feel so good with the whole aesthetics of how a website should look like, then front end developer is good for you. And then we have the second type, which is the back end developer. So these are people that build what you do not see. They are the one that do the whole logic, the whole background logic processing of how a business work, how people authenticate, that is how they log in, how one button leads to, no, not that, but they give you how you submit a form, and everything is being stored in the database, and when you want to print out a receipt and stuff like that, it gives you those data that are just to you. Have you ever wondered why your account number or your mobile app, why your account number is not always bringing in a different digits in the aspect of, okay, I want to check my balance, and all of a sudden you're seeing millions? How all of that does not happen by mistake is as a result of the backend developer. A front-end developer can decide to just change your UI and put several values at the back. But back-end developer do some things in the background just to make sure it gives the intensity of a web application. So that's what backend is. And then we have full stack developers. So what do full stack do? They are, in simple terms, they do both front end, back end. If you are the type that you just want to be doing everything and you just want to make sure that, okay, at the end of my learning, I want to be able to build a complete website without having to depend on another person or solely depend on another partner, then full stack development is for you. Though, aside from just front end and back end, there are still some additional tools which you have to learn, the aspect of Docker, DevOps, and Git and the likes. You still have to learn one or two technologies just to give you an edge in the full stack space. So that is just the basic intro to what development is. And then let me just give you a live demonstration of some of the projects that we have so far. I think our developer here, Dev Afo, mentioned Tripay. So this is how Tripay looks like. This is the landing page. So this is something that you can even access on your phone, on your device right now. Just type tripay.com. You will see this is one of our products, and this is one app that you will definitely be interacting with if you are learning from us, which is Intellic Academy. As you can see, it has several functionalities of socializing with several other peers, connecting with peers, and checking or enrolling to a tribe and so on. So that's just on the other side, and then you'll be able to build portfolio designs. This is just a single page. This is just something I'm just showing you for free. So all of these are, even this one now is more like an e-commerce, a basic e-commerce website where they can upload products and check current products that we have on the site, and just like how we have Jumia. Shey you get, just like how you have Jumia or every other e-commerce website where people will be able to place order and check out and so on. That's what this site gives. And then we have this one, which is Key Points, which is more like a V2U website where you can buy data, pay for several utility bills. So this is not something that you should play with, that maybe they just want to be giving us tutorials and at the end of the day they will leave us. No, they are real projects. Aside from all these ones that are open in my tab, if you can see all these are still several other projects. This is another project. This is also another project, and they are all live at the moment. So there is nothing like they just want to bore us with tutorials. No, we are going to be working with real projects, real clients, and at the end of the day, you would earn a lot and be production ready in the aspect of you having your own portfolio projects ready for you to be able to defend in terms of interview, or as you scale up to building your own business too. So in order not to waste much of our time, that will be the close of my live demonstration. So here we have how the internet works. So this is just a basic thing. I won't really digress much into it, but most times when you want to understand how the internet works, it's just by you saying you are sending a request, you are getting a response, and it's being rendered on the browser. Just that three steps, you already understand what how internet works and how web development processes, because that's like the first thing you need to know. So when you're sending a request, it's just like you type in www.google.com. Once you type that, you are sending a request that, okay, I want to open Google. And once that is sent, it will give you back Google as a page, and it will render it to you on your browser. So that's just the basics. And right here, I'll be giving you a four-stage roadmap on the whole learning process of web development. So this first stage, as you can see, this first stage foundation, second stage backend Laravel, third stage which is project phase, and then the first stage is for level up. So let me just give you the full picture of what this is. So your learning journey actually looks like from where you are right now. So I'm going to be breaking it down into these four stages, like I mentioned. So the stage one, which is the foundation, this is going to take about 1 to 4 weeks, where you'll be learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP, which is a programming language. So you will learn how to build web projects, how to build web pages, how you can style them, how you can send a request, and let a form request to submit to a database and so on. So those are like just the basics of what website is all about. So moving on to the next phase, which is stage two, which is backend Laravel. This is where you'll be production ready, ready to implement new technologies, because Laravel is something that is a framework of PHP that is used by several companies around the world. So you will learn how to build login systems, authenticate, how to manage databases, how to undo file uploads, and send emails and so on. So those are like the things that you will learn at this stage. And then you have the third stage, which is the project phase. So in this stage, you'll be working with projects. We'll be giving you projects, capstone projects, live projects, e-commerce project, and the likes. So this is something that will really test not just your skills in the aspect of you knowing what to code, but in the aspect of you preparing yourself to be production ready, in the aspect of, okay, you knowing the documents to provide, things or credentials to ask for from your clients, how to interact with the clients, and how to follow a strict deadline. um our our CEO also mentioned something about you implementing AI. So this is the phase where you'll be able to make use of AI with your own knowledge, and you'll be able to get the best out of using AI, because there is one thing um, that is really paramount about this whole web development process. You can give it to AI, and AI will give it back to you. So there is something that you need to understand before you can categorize yourself away from just a vibe coder, but you can make use of AI efficiently well enough to be able to develop a full standard working project. And this is not something that is just going to add one rank to your stack. It's going to add multiple, because there is no limit to using AI. When you're using AI and you really understand the foundation, then definitely you are just going to be outstanding in every aspect of the whole process. So moving on to the stage four, which is the the aspect of leveling up. So this is where you understand Git testing, how to improve performance. You would have heard of this from every backend dev. How to improve performance, the load speed of a page, developing APIs, understanding what Docker is. So these are like the skills that will separate you from just being a junior developer, someone that just know how to use the tools. You would be you will be like should I call you a mid developer or a pro in this aspect. So that is what stage four leveling up will be about. So the full journey from stage one to the last stage will not take or just exceed between the range of 4 to 6 months with consistent effort. I will quote consistent effort. With consistent effort within the space of 4 to 6 months, might not get to that for you. If you are a very fast learner, you will definitely grab everything. So this is not a long time thing. This is something that even if you're in school, you can finish all of this within one semester, and the next semester you're already ready for getting real life projects. And before you know it, you are already a remote worker in one firm, or you have already established your own business on your own. So that'll be all from what I have on my slide. So I'll be taking in questions not now, but at the end of the whole session. Thank you. So I'll hand over to Devafo now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much for that great presentation. So for those with questions, you can start dropping your question in the comment section of the um, YouTube. Would would definitely attend to all the questions. So I'll just be going ahead now to give you more insights of what Intellic Academy is all about and what you should be expecting when after you join Intellic Academy. So firstly, Afolabi Salau, a software engineer and also an entrepreneur. I like anything around business, tech, and yeah, I've been into software engineering for over 7 years. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it. So firstly, one of the major reasons we have Intellic academies have during my journey, I've sat down see a lot of cases where we have people that are really ready to learn, people that have the motivation to actually um go all out to actually learn something, to actually grow themselves, but they are limited to maybe resources, to mentorship, to opportunity. And that is one of the reasons why we have Intellic Academy today. So, another major concern or another major issue we have is people tend to also try to learn on their own, and which actually bore them on the long run, where they have to maybe sit down and watch a lot of YouTube tutorials, watch a lot of videos, and at some point they'll just be bored. They'll be like, I'm just be learning, I'll be watching videos. When will I start working? So with Intellic Academy, you don't need to have to worry about that because we already know the final step you're heading to, and we already know what you will need to actually be market ready. So we are going to be giving you professionals based on the aspects you are picking, maybe web, mobile, or something. So Intellic Academy is going to remove this whole stress of you just watching video or something. You are going to be learning and practicing. So this is not just you sitting down somewhere watching one video or something. You are going to be doing real life um practice. So another thing I would really like to address is Intellic Academy is not just, we are not here to sell courses. We are not here to sell materials or products, something. No, we are here to build careers. We are here to actually move um, people from beginner to professionals. We are here to actually build professionals in tech. Our major mission is to transform beginners into confident technology professionals. So those are one of the things I want you all to have at the back of your mind. So Intellic Academy is not just another tech academy that just sell course or that will just be um, telling people to come to one hub or come so just do online classes. And yeah, we want to see you grow. We'll be giving you real life projects. We have timelines, we have milestones you have to meet, and a lot of in-house competition are going to be happening during the learning phase and even after the learning phase. There are going to be internship opportunities. Another edge you'll be having you working or learning at Intellic Academy. I've mentioned the structure. You have mentorship, one-on-one direct mentorship with professionals. When I mean professionals, you are not learning from people that they are just what all they are doing is just teaching you how to like do it. These are people that are already doing it. That's those are one of the differences or one of the advantages you will be having. Sorry, screen stop sharing. Let me share again. And also again you also be having access to real life projects, practical projects, just as the big dev k has already presented. You'll be having access to live projects, You have access um to collaborate with people with like minds. So one of the major challenges when people are learning, they don't see people that have like minds that can challenge them, that they can grow together. We have that community here at Intellic Academy. There's also accountability. One of the issues most people used to have when they are learning is accountability. Someone that can't checkmate them, someone that is going to like check on them and be like, why are you not done with this? Where are you with this? Someone that can, we have all those in place here. Also, exposure. Some people challenge have always been exposure, access to work on real life projects. Some people have learned, they've watched a lot of videos, but they don't even know what to build. They don't know the kind of project they should jump on. They don't have those opportunities, and those are what you have access to in at Intellic Academy. So let's talk about the tech ecosystem generally. So what you hear about tech. So tech is not just one way. Tech is splitted into a lot of aspects. I have seen a lot of people that will be like, I went to school to study accounting. I don't need to learn anything about tech. Tech is coding. No, tech is not all coding. You can be into tech without coding. Someone doing a project manager is also into tech. Someone also using AI for AI automation is also into tech. So tech actually works in different aspects. So imagine even receptionists now, they use tech one way or the other. If you say receptionist of an hotel, of a restaurant, things are not done manually. They don't write in books again. They operate a software to actually keep record of things. In fact, if you're an HR in a company, things are not done manually again. If you know about tech, you can sit down one day and just maybe you're an HR that approval process is to take like um days or even weeks or months. You can come up with a tech solution, a software that would solve that problem, whereby if someone needs an approval for leave, approval for something, they'll just send requests from the website, just build it, and imagine how valuable you will be compared to someone that is just an HR that doesn't even know how to even operate laptop very well, talk less of even coming up with a tech solution. Those are going to be the advantages you are going to have if you actually um attach tech to anything you've learned. So tech can work with almost anything. In agriculture right now, we have automated drones for weeding, for a lot of things actually. For we have different kind of um automated farming where we have robots doing things, doing the boring tasks people actually do on farms. And we also have tech in healthcare, in banking. There are a lot of machines right now that can carry out operations on their own. So tech is almost everywhere. So you adding tech to anything you studied in school or maybe to what you are currently doing is going to give you edge over over your colleagues that we are currently doing this right now. And we have to just believe with me that the future belongs to people who understand how to build with technology and not just people who can consume it. Yes, because we like it or not, the world is moving and the world is fast growing with tech. So if you are reluctant to it, then be ready to stay behind. um Part of the things we'll be expecting from you as commitment is you being consistent. Once you are consistent, once you can give us that your time, forget about the rest. We'll take care of it. We'll make sure that we turn that your time to something valuable for you. Whereby if you check back in the next 1 year or 2 years, you are going to be grateful that you actually invested your time into this. And also the discipline, you have the curiosity and you are committed, you are focused, then you are good to go. I'm here to also like use this opportunity to um actually tell you guys a little bit about Tribe here. You know, firstly, I actually told you guys that we even solved a problem for ourselves internally. We Firstly, before when we train people, we train them, we use the WhatsApp for the group of people that we train online. And at some point, we hear cases of where someone will say, I lost my WhatsApp chat, some things cleared off, things like that. I lost the chat, I don't know, there's assignment, there's this, there's that. So we came up with a platform which is called Tribe here, where we can train people in real time, let people to learn at their own pace. We have AI powered system in it that allows professionals to be able to set up courses and structure courses, structure materials. to what would actually make you market ready. I myself right now, I have over 30 students that's being paired to me under the Intellic Academy. I can, unlike before, where I have to stress myself. My screen has stopped sharing. Share again. Sorry. So I have to stress myself. The whole process is now being automated. um the learning process of collaboration, seamless management of project and submission. When I give you project, when you submit, the marking of it and everything is seamless, so I can train as many students as I want. These are one of the advantages of tech, being able to solve your own problem with your own knowledge and with your own tools. So things like, so I can't tomorrow, if do you know WhatsApp say there's no WhatsApp available in Africa, I don't have issue. Intellic Academy will still run very fine. And also, one of our major goals is building of tech leaders. We don't just want to build people that just know how to code. We don't just want to build people that are always saying they are waiting for maybe the government, or people that wants to um, 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 that are just looking for job. We want solution providers. We want leaders. We want people that don't wait for others to tell them what to do. We want people that can solve problems themselves. Head of engineering, people like builders, product managers, founders, people like greatness. Those are the kind of people who actually want to build Intellic Academy. Another key thing I actually want to mention here today is, don't compare your own chapter 1 to someone else chapter 20. Yes. This is one of major concerns or issue people do have when they start tech. They'll be like, hey, I know someone that said he started 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and they're able to do this, and me, I can't do this and didn't do this. So your commitment would speak for you. When I mean your commitment will speak for you, um how you are committed. The more you practice, the more you are committed to your learning, the faster you will move and the more better you will become. So just always make sure you trust, because we can't learn at the same pace, and that's one of the major reasons why we've made the Intellic Academy, for make each person learn at their own pace. So it's not like a group learning, even though we have like a group community where you can collaborate in times when you have challenges or questions, and you have access to a professional at any time when you have challenges. But at the same time, we allow people to learn at their own pace, because we believe everybody doesn't learn almost at the same time, like the pace of everybody. So just trust the process, stay curious. I'm very sure you would look back and thank yourself. So the road ahead we have for us at Intellic Academy, part of it is that we want industry relevant skill acquisition. So at Intellic Academy, we are not here to just teach you theories, give you PDFs to go and read. No, you are doing it is fully practical. We have AI assisted workflow integration. We teach you how to use AI in a lot of your workflows, because right now it's not about just working hard, it's about working smart. But it's always an advantage when you know the foundation. So we teach you the foundations. I will not teach you how you can use AI to automate the whole process. And the next person I'll be handing over to, which is Abolade Greatness, who will be showing you part of the ways you can use AI to automate processes, because things are now becoming more advanced. We are not in the age whereby everybody have to, like, you have to write thousands of lines of code. Things are now being automated. Part of the things you are going to get at Intellic Academy, not just the learning of it, not just how to do it in a smart way. Practical project development, you would be able to build on real projects that you'll be able to send to people, project that you see online that is being advertised. Those are what you would have access to. Collaborative peer development, where you have access to collaborate with others to learn. That's one of the reasons why we also have physical hubs, where in case you have issues with maybe noise or lights or something like that, we have physical hubs which we are still expanding. Yeah, we're currently having it at Ota right now. We are still going to expand to a lot of different locations for now. So once again, I want to welcome you all to Intellic Academy. This is beginning of a great journey for you, and I would urge everybody to take advantage of this opportunity, because it might look like it's going to last forever, but trust me, it's just for a limited period of time. And this opportunity is a very real opportunity. You seeing professionals coming together like this to say they want to give back to the community, they want to build the community. Yeah. So I would urge everybody to grab this opportunity. Let's learn, let's build, and let's create the future together. Thank you, everyone. Good. I'll be handing over to greatness now. Thank you. Greatness, you have the floor. Our
Hi.
material has been done automatically. Yeah.
Hi. Good evening. It's nice to have every one of you here. My name is Greatness. My name is Habalaji Greatness. I'm a full stack software engineer and really happy to be here with you. Um, I'm just going to walk you through. I think other speakers have actually said a whole lot about what you'd be getting, what you'd be enjoying from Intellic Academy. They've gone ahead to tell you about the courses. They've gone ahead to tell you about the kind of right mindset you should have. They've told you about the different categories and specifications of web professionals that we have. They've talked about the front end, the back end, and all of those kind of things. And I believe you've been having a very very great time. I'm not going to bore you out. I'm not going to go into so much jargon. I'm just going to go straight into what you would enjoy by being at Intellic Academy and the things that you are to expect. Once again, my name is Greatness, and I've been doing this for the past 7 years, and it is really, really nice to have you once again. All right, so share my screen. I'm just going to walk you through a very, very good overview of how we can use AI because we're currently moving into a world where AI is becoming the next big thing, right? I mean, everywhere you go, you hear AI, 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 AI. Like it's almost everywhere, right? Everybody's not keeping quiet about it. You're seeing a lot of tools, people using this, people using that, people talking about Cloud Code, people talking about Gemini, we're talking about a lot of things, and I know you might be so surprised as to, oh, what is this thing all about? How can I even use it? How does it matter in tech? I'm going to explain it in a very, very brief way and how AI is not coming to take your job, but a person using AI will take your job, and how you can be industry ready. And like Afar said, developer Afar said, he said, we are currently moving into a world where you have to be future ready. So you need to be future ready. You need to be ready for what is to come. You need to have the right skills so that you be able to be hireable in places actually um, that is actually needed, right? So I'm just going to go through it. I'm trying to share my screen now, and yep. Please, can you see my screen? If you can't see my screen, just let me know in the comment section. Just in the comment section, I can't see your screen, and I will be right there with you. Hi, Rinde. Good evening. Okay, I think my screen is not yet coming up. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you should be able to see my screen right now. Hey, Freeway. Hey, Freeway. It's nice to have you here. And yes, I believe you should be able to see my screen right now. Yes, you should be able to see my screen right now. Nayo, can you see my screen now? Great. I love the way we are engaging. Like let's keep the fire coming. Like let's keep the engagements coming. Good, great. Good evening. Good evening, Ninde. Yeah, Neyo, yeah, I'm super excited that now you can see my screen. So I'm just gonna walk through. Let's keep our comments coming. That's the way I get to know that you are here, and that's the way I get to know that you're following, and that's the way I get to know that you are picking up something new, and you're learning as well. So this is a particular UI that I designed, right? I'm not a UI designer. In fact, I don't know how to do anything on UI. I suck at it. Like, I'm not just that guy. But when it comes to writing codes for backend, writing codes for front end, guy, I'm just that guy for it. But you see, when it comes to UI, nah, I'm not that guy. But I was able to design this and the entirety of every of this dashboard that you see here, this modern professional dashboard that you see here, all with just AI. And this evening, I'm just going to walk you through, I'm just going to show you something really, really juicy. So I want to work on the account setting. In this particular dashboard, there is the overview, there's agency, there's member, there's support ticket, there is server setting and all of that. So I want to work on the account setting, right? And I'm just going to show you what is going to happen. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to highlight this guy right in here, right? See that, and I'm going to say, uh, design a new frame for the account setting, and I'm just going to wait for a little bit of time, and you're going to see the AI draft out the dashboard. One of the interesting things is that the AI is going to still respect my team, is going to still respect the colors, is going to still respect the typography, and is going to do it just well. When it starts, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you when it is doing all of that. And you're going to see this in real time. There is no trick, there's no hack. Look at my hands are up. I'm not doing anything. No one is there right here with me. It's just me, my PC, and AI. Right. So AI is becoming a very, very good thing, and you need to ensure that it's part of your workflow. It's part of the things that we'll be teaching at Intellic Academy, how you can use this, the trick behind it, the setting behind it. And as you can see right here, can you see this AI is already designing it? Can you see this, guys? Can you see this? My hands are up. This is in real time. This is in real time. Like, can you see? Like, I mean, if you can see this, I want you to drop something in the comments. Yeah, interesting. Freeway. Yeah, this is really, really cool. This is really mind blowing. Right, mind blowing. It means that you can take a project from idea, from from just an idea, draft it into design. Look at how it's going to look like before you even go into developing it and all of that. Like, I mean, this is really, really cool. It's still designing, as you can see. It's designing. Jesus. It's went into my system, found my name, found my email. Yes, it's amazing, really amazing. Found my email and it was able to do all of these things by itself. Can you see how it is designing it in real time? Trust me, no human being can be as fast as this, right? So even if you think maybe an human being is right here with me, nobody's doing this. Nobody can be as fast as this. Nobody can draft out a dashboard design as fast as this. This is the power of what AI is doing. This is the power of what AI can do. And there is so much that I am really super excited to tell you, to share with you during the course of you. Yes, this is cool. Yeah, it is freezing cool, like freezing cool. I can't wait to just share with you. There's so many things we've bundled together to teach you guys at Intellic Academy. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, make your registrations, claim a spot, and I'll see you right in class. Bye for now. I'll fall over to you.
Okay, wow, 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 wow. Greatness has broken the table. So I know there are a whole lot of people that are just like, what's this magic? So that's why it's greatness, always showing greatness. So we've got some questions in the comment section. I think we have Neyo T and Tech here. Let me Can you guys hear me? So it's asking what is my basic knowledge in HTML, CSS, how do I level up the competence level where I can begin to lay hands on projects? That's the first question. Secondly, how do I get pushed so I can be consistent and productive in tech? Hmm. Our moderator who wants to pick up this answer.
Okay, let me go through that question. What was the question, please? What differentiates a junior? Right? Is that a question?
No, no, I haven't read the one for Nayo Tech. What is
Okay.
my basic knowledge in HTML, CSS? How do I level up?
To a competent level where I can begin to lay hands on projects. All right. Now, this is a very, very interesting question you asked, right? The truth here is that we would give you the perfect roadmap in which you can be able to get from a beginner to a pro in, in the most wildest timeline. But more importantly, it's about you yourself as a person, right? What is your zeal towards learning? How disciplined are you? It really matters a lot. Your discipline level, your zeal matters so much into how well you'd be able to get the quality, how well you'd be able to grow. It really, really matters, right? So you can't be putting in 2 hours where other people are putting in 8 hours and expect to grow so fast. Meanwhile, we would also be giving you tools, tips, tricks that you can use in order for you to scale fast. For example, I just showed you how I designed UI, like in less than how many minutes? 3 minutes, 2 minutes, I was done with the UI, right? I can also show you how I will take this UI into a code and it will build it out very, very perfectly responsive and all of that, very perfect, right? But like I said, everything matters with you. Everything starts with you. So how ready are you? You want to tell me how ready you are? Then go ahead and secure a spot, and I'll see you.
Good. Thank you for that great answer. So I think we also have Freeway on chain that asks what's the difference between a junior developer from a vibe coder? Okay, maybe I can just give a small hint on that before I hand over to greatness. So just as I said, a junior developer, it's a developer that knows how to code, but still junior, maybe a beginner, that's still just learning, that can do, that is still like working on fundamentals. While a vibe coder is just someone that's heavily depends on AI, like just from the name vibe coder, someone that use vibe to code, just use AI to just get things done, doesn't understand what's going on, copy anything the AI gives him or her, just push it to production. She's someone very dangerous, and that's one of the reasons why it's we have Intellic Academy here to actually give you the knowledge, the understanding of what you'll be doing. So, in as much as you will later be using AI to do most of what you want to do, it's always good when you actually know what the AI is actually giving you and have understanding of it. I don't know if greatness have more answers to that or wants to shed more light on that.
All right. So I know you. Great question. No, I freeway. Great
Free free
question.
just for
Yeah, yeah.
free.
Sorry. I freeway. Great question, by the way, and thank you for being number two on the channel. Thank you so much. It means you joined in and you've been contributing as well. Well, to answer your question, I thought I'd said a lot of things around um a vibe coder and a junior developer. Basically, anybody who uses AI without understanding what goes under the hood, like what makes what work, is actually a vibe coder. Basically, a junior developer on the other hand is somebody who has an idea of what works, but does not have like a very very detailed a very detailed knowledge, has not gained full experience, right? Like for example, there is a way I was writing code like 2 years, 3 years back. There's a way I write my code today, right? I was sharing something on my status where somebody was saying, "Do not write some certain things in your controllers and everything." And I was just reminiscing on my past days and writing shitty codes and all of that. We call it spaghetti code. Writing spaghetti code. I mean, as you grow, as you become a pro at what you do, you begin to write pro grade code. Your codes begin to become dry, clean, atomic in nature, and all of that and all of that. So basically, a junior developer is someone that's just starting out, not getting experience, uh, still doing things, just doing things, right? Well, if I could, I someone that has an idea, does not know how to code, just goes to AI, pour everything, and AI just does everything for him. Does not have an understanding of what makes it run, the system, the security, the structures, and all of that. Just to answer your question.
Okay, yeah, so freeway you can type it in the comment section. We see if that answers your questions or still need more clarity. So I think that also little what we've answered now also covers a little part of the question that says, is it possible to learn how to build without AI without the knowledge of basics? Yeah, greatness. Is it possible to learn how to build with AI without the knowledge of basics?
Is it possible to learn how to build with AI? Well, it is possible, very possible, because AI can tell you what it did, right? But it is extremely necessary that there is somebody that guides your hand, right? Many of the time, AI can tell you every of the things that it did and how it did what it did. But many times, know that AI can make mistakes or AI can work with context. Now, what do I mean? Now, let's say, for example, you tell somebody to cook rice. Well, you tell two chefs to cook rice. The way Chef A will cook his rice is different from the way Chef B will cook their own rice, right? It depends on how exposed the recipe. The way the place jollof rice taste is different from the way Chicken Republic jollof rice will taste, right? Now, there is no sort of this is how it is meant to be, but there is the kind of quality you're looking out for. AI has not gotten to the level where it can draft out that quality without an human intervention, right? So this is why you need human hands. So yes, it is very possible for you to learn whatever you want to learn the knowledge of the basic. Yes, it's very possible, right? Don't it's very very possible, but you would always need an human to guide, to direct you what to do, what not to do, before you get burnt out, spend all credit and all of that. Like for example, the way I would use AI is going to be very very different from the way you would use AI, right? So you need that human intervention. You need somebody to put your hands through. AI is just there to power you up on speed, power you up on quality, power you up on development and all of that. But you need that human guidance at that beginner stage.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Dev. Um, Also, there's also a question here. Say, how can you start your journey as a student in tech? From Suleiman Timilay. How can you start your journey as a student in tech? I also believe in that for. Okay. Kayode, are you here? So, can you answer that? Because I believe you also experienced that you started exactly when you were in school as a student. I think around 200 or 300 level. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a very good question, and I feel that's something that many students right now would have as their first question to ask, because one of the issues they'll be facing is how to prioritize school and what they are learning. But the truth about it is there is really there is really nothing much to worry about. You don't really have to be too overwhelmed by which one should I pick first, or which one should I learn first, or should I learn it now, or I should not learn it yet, or I should wait till maybe after exam, or I should wait till after session before I will learn. No, there is not really much what's it called, a guideline to that. But the thing is, when you're having a free period, because definitely there is no way academics can choke you to the point whereby you won't still have time to yourself. You will definitely still have time to yourself. And for every one of us here, we've actually passed through school. And one way or the other, whether we took, and you can even hear from their experiences, they've started tech for a very long time. Same as I started my own tech journey while I was a student, 300 level to be precise. And that period, I think many things were too overwhelming for me in the aspect of responsibilities and all. But then I still found ways. There is no a guideline to that. But if you put your mind to it, I think Mr. Greatness also mentioned that once you have that in your mindset, then definitely there is no way you would create time for learning. You would create time, even if it's just 1 hour per day. At least there is a track record of progress in everything you are learning. I learned from W3 schools, the whole basics of HTML. I had a mentor, which is one of the things that really helped me. In person of Deva Flabi. He also helped me in the aspect of, okay, learn this, learn that, learn this, learn that. Those were the guides. And during my free period, even when I'm in classes, there are sometimes we just go to school and at the end of the day, there is no class because we just get there, wait for lecturers, and then at the end of the day, we come back home. So those free periods, those are like the times I, prioritize to, gain one or two knowledge. And it was all fun. It was all fun because I would say that the whole experience was really worth it, even with the stress. As a student, coupling together with some projects that have to follow strict deadlines and so on, there was progress because those were part of the things that really groomed me to who I am today. And even if I find myself in a work environment where things are very tight, I'm not saying too much pressure, but at least there is a strict what's it called, structure in following a pattern and deadline and stuff like that. I would definitely strive in such kind of environment. So You being a student is no limit to learning what it is that you need to learn. And even if you're a working class person, not just a student, you're also a working class personnel, there is still no limit to what you can learn. During your free periods, when you get home at night, instead of doom scrolling all your way down TikTok, you can still use those free period to, to learn one or two things. These are not things that will really choke you at the end of the day. Instead, see it as something that, okay, you're feeding yourself daily, knowing fully well that in the next few months it will bear fruit to you. So that's my answer to your question. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jinaki. I hope you have the answer to your question now. Um, Suleiman, I hope you now have an answer to your question. So,
I think it has.
no, is he on?
It won't continue from the previous one. It will have to generate a new link.
No, it's continued though.
Oh
Can you check?
wow, you can
Can
see
you
that.
check again?
I've checked that. I've checked that. That's true.
It's continued, right?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, good. Okay, can you guys see me? Okay, so we have someone here say, can you share with us? Can you share with us your greatest challenge so far, in your journey of tech as both beginners and to date? Hmm, that's a very big question. Who's going to picking this up? Should I go for it? Okay, greatest challenge as a beginner. Uh, I, I don't know. I don't really have a lot of challenges while starting up. Yeah, because I learned from a professional. When I mean I learned from a professional, I learned um the person I learned tech from, his years of experience is my age. So for you to know how how big the person is in tech, so it's the starting was somehow smooth. Um, I think one of the challenges I had was maybe the loneliness, because it was like more of like a one-on-one training. It was not like an academy like this that we have right now. I think with that problem is already somehow sorted out with Intellic Academy right now. While you are learning from professional one to one, you still have your peers that you can grow together while learning. You can like do hackathon projects together and things like that. Those are one of the major challenges I have by starting. And greatest challenge now, right? One of the greatest challenges I have right now is telling the starters that there's a process to the journey. I think that's one of the biggest challenges I have right now. Most of the beginners want to start this morning and start building or jumping on projects tomorrow morning. That is not done that way. Most of you can testify to me that a lot of people that studied 5 years, 6 years course and cannot even practicalize what you studied in school after 5 to 6 years. And here you have an opportunity to learn something within 3 to 6 months. Just 3 to 6 months, I like, and you were able to do something in real life. I believe that is a short time. In fact, I believe some of you should be questioning, why is this 6 months? Is 6 months not short? Will I be able to do something within 6 months? So one of the greatest challenge I have now is the starters or junior developers don't want to give themselves enough space to grow. They just like want to fly out there and just so grooming beginners as maybe one of the challenges I'm facing right now. But with this my big bosses here, I believe we can achieve this. We can actually make the youth out there believe that they can actually make it legally. They can do a lot of things that are positive with their time. They don't need to actually. I have a lot of people that also use a lot of excuses like, "What laptop can I use?" and things like that. I started with 1 gig laptop, so they would have you having the laptop that is small, that is not 8 gig or something is not also an excuse. So just grooming beginners has also been one of the major challenges I face right now. But yeah, we are trying to like solve the whole problem right now with Intellic Academy. I think that will be my answer to that. I don't know if greatness or chaos, any other top up to that.
Okay, so if I got the question was sorry, can you take that question again? I think I can't see the live messages anymore.
Okay, yeah. You said what's the biggest challenge? What's the biggest challenge as in your journey of tech as a beginner until date?
Oh, well, I think I've had a lot of challenges. I mean, a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. I'm trying to build a product. I mean, you would always face challenges when you're in tech, and some of those challenges can come from your code itself. I'm telling you, every developer has this shiggy that we faced, right? You're fixing it. You've done everything nice and everything works perfectly, and then uh, the next day, maybe the next day, the package maintainer you're using shipped an update, and it's a very major update, a breaking update, and it does not work again. And you're like, oh, this was working yesterday. This is not working today. Whereas you didn't know that because of the maintainer had updated something, that's why the thing was breaking. So many times, this is why as a developer, you have to be up to date, especially with the things you are using. That's number one. I mean, there are times also that where you're supposed to put small letter s, you went to put capital letter s. Then you have problems, and you begin to wonder why is this thing not working. In fact, you can spend 2, 3, 4, 5 days trying to figure it out, and when you figure it out, you just be like, Jesus, hey, ah.
Oh, please. That please.
Everybody's laughing. You be like, what? How come this and that? And man, these are challenges we face, right? Uh, I mean, if you're saying where power internet is bad, it can also be a challenge. I mean, I'm telling you about some of the challenges I faced when I was in school, because where we schooled, the power was really, really bad. In fact, to see power safe is all good.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
good.
I have to
Network.
go.
Hmm. We had to go solar at some point. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we had to go solar because they say global talent. Global talent. I mean, man, it was not just the best of it, right? But those are challenges that we are trying to solve, right? That's why we have a physical academy where you can come to, and if it's virtually, it's all fine and good. But the physical academy is there. We have lights that helps you learn when you want to learn. Internet is available and all of that. Those things are what we've considered. Those things we grew up with. And this is a nice question. You trying to know about the challenges we faced. I mean, there are other challenges like parental challenges. For those of you that your parents did not want you to go into tech, that they feel like you are on computer every time, they don't understand what you are doing. That is another challenge, right? So, but we would give you things that are practical enough that when once you show it to people that don't even believe in you, they become so shocked that, oh wow, how were you able to do this thing? How did you do this thing? And they'll be so amazed at the kind of results you pull.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Goodness. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else further questions. We'll be rounding up, let's say, latest 9:50. You know, if there are still questions. If there are questions I've seen, I think I've said all the questions I've seen so far. So let's also type it in the comment section of what we've learned so far in this live session, and what we would like to be what we would like to see in our next class, and we having a live session like this, what you want us to talk about in the coming live session. Let's put that in the comment section. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Neya and Tech. You're welcome. You're highly welcome. Welcome, you're welcome. So we'll also be hosting this kind of class again. The dates and time will be communicated. So for the next class, we might be going a little bit more deep, where we talk about where you are able to give you a more clear career path. Like if you're a beginner and you just have ideas in your head and you don't know what you really need to learn, you have opportunities to do something like that in the next class for us to talk about things like that. So that's an example of what we'll be talking about in the next class. I don't know if there's still more things you are looking forward to in the next class you want us to talk about. Kindly drop it in the comment section. Kindly drop it in the comment section. Okay, you like to know more about AI integration in the next session? No problem. We'll put that in our plan. We'll put that in our plan, and we'll let you know the kind of if you know you are really more interested in AI, we'll let you know the kind of module or the grade class you can be onboarded to, so that you can learn that. The next class will be more of what you are really interested in, and the kind of class would put different folks in. Let's keep it coming. If you have more more things you'll be looking up to in the next class. Oh, more of the greatness. Yeah, sure. You definitely. Oh, when are we starting exactly? All these are going to be. So, firstly, yeah, you have more of the greatness. Yeah, you have greatness. Yeah, would definitely see him in the next class. When I was starting exactly, yeah, the academy has started already. You can visit the website to enroll. You can also DM to get more details. Intellisolutions.org/academy. That's where you see different grades, but you can also DM. Also, in the next class, we'll be giving more, we're sharing more lights on, yeah, you getting started on the classes, and how you can pick the best career paths based on like the field you are, or what you are currently into, or what you really be interested in. Yeah. And yeah, if you're a pure beginner, also you don't know where or what to start with, we also give you guideline. Yeah, thank you very much, Naya and TikTok. We really appreciate. That's why we are here. We are here to give insights. All we just need from you is your commitment, discipline to it. Yeah, we are here to support, to give guideline as much as possible. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, Slimon. We are also very happy to actually have you here. It's also a great joy seeing people that are ready to grow, people that are ready to change the world with tech. I can't wait to pull up this kind of meeting again in the next uh 3 months, 4 months, and be like, wow, we are all developers. We are all having you on the screen as the presenter, having you here as one of our guests at Intellic Academy. Yeah, this is possible. This is definitely possible. This is a dream that can come to life. You have it at your fingertip with Intellic Academy. Yeah. So, okay, we have 3 minutes left. Thanks for taking this bold step towards building your future today. Um, I believe you've taken one of the most important steps today to actually invest in your future. Yeah, one of the most important steps for you to invest in your future is you believing, and you already believe, and you are already like on the journey already. If you don't know, get to know tonight that you're already on the journey just by joining this class. And also, just as I've stated in the tutorial class, that you don't need to compare yourself with anybody. Um, don't compare your own chapter one with another person's chapter 20. It's going to put you on a very bad side where you have to just be losing focus. So just focus on your own journey, stay consistent, keep building, and trust me, you just see yourself there. You would thank yourself always when you wake up. You always thank yourself for taking that step. This is just the beginning. Um, more and more of this great class are still coming up. It's, yeah, you're here to actually make it affordable, make everything seamless, um, make it easy for everybody. Yeah, thank you, Naya Tech. I want to hug everybody to actually look forward to our next class where we'll be talking about um, different career paths you can actually start with, how you can get started, how you can move from a beginner to a master in less than 6 months, and how you can create your own career path in tech. And I'm very sure you don't want to miss that. So thank you very much, everyone, for being part of this Intellic Academy family. I really appreciate Tite, Sulaiman, Freeway, and everybody. Yeah, thank you. It's very nice having you all here. Let's um, build together and let's create the future together. See you all in the next one. Thank you, everyone. Good night.